¿Qué lo que, mi gente? ¿Qué lo que? ¿Cómo te va? This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914 Westchester County, New York. We're doing another video real quick. This is a live video. The title of this video is, well, you saw the title. We're dealing with courage and standing in your own truth. 10 toes down in your own truth, regardless of what anyone else says or what anyone else does. I know it's hard to do being on this app or any social media platform, standing in your own truth and having the courage to do so. Everyone knows that Hollywood is on strike. As the young man said, one of the guests on Brown Skin Lady channel the other night, as the young man said, this is your time to show and prove who you are. It's your time. You don't know who's looking for what reason. And we got a lot of talented people on this app. We got people that can make their own music, that can dance, that can draw, that can paint, that can manufacture and produce their own jewelry. We got people that know how to do hair, how to cut hair, how to do what was that? What is those videos? The ASMR videos. We got them. We got people that know how to roller skate. We got people that are just able to do anything that they want to do. Hollywood is on strike. This is your time. This is your time. Be prepared to do what you must do. Stand right where you are because you're standing in your own truth. And have the courage to do what else you need to do. This is YouTube. Some of us has been here for years as observers. And then later on we became content creators. We're not going to get along with each other. We've had a lot of arguments on this app. We had a lot of roasting on this app. We had a lot of wars being declared on this app. We've had battles play out in front of us on this app. We've seen people come off this app and step into real life to confront someone. We've seen that happen over and over again. We've seen. I want to address two different other things in this video before I close it out. Shout out to my chat. Shout out to my subscribers, my new subscribers. Shout out to you. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Shout out to my chat. Shout out to the support system. I'm going to address two different things that's happening. We got a couple of YouTube creators that are having differences of opinion. Now, I thought the stuff was going to smooth over itself. My mother always used to say, trouble don't last always, and this too shall pass. Trouble don't last always, and this too shall pass. My mother used to always say that. I guess that was her way of encouraging you to go forward, whether you was having difficulty in your life or not. And we are having some difficulty with some YouTube creators. And these people are my YouTube creators. Brown Skin Lady and Sis. Everyone knows what's going on between those two young people. I thought everything was smoothing itself out. If you give it time, it will smooth itself out. There's no need for any one of us to jump in and to participate in their argument. That's not between us and them. That's between those two young people. Let them work it out. Ready Live TV, you did a video, what it was, Saturday evening, where you interviewed Brown Skin Lady. Now, I don't know why you did that. And then the next day, it became something else. Which, if your intentions was wrong, Really Live TV, you should never, ever step your foot into something that you didn't need to step your foot into. You don't have to listen to Sis all the time when we ask you to do something. Do what you want to do on your own merit. You don't have to stand up for Sis all the time. Sis is a grown man. Let Sis stand on his own. He don't need you to help him all the time. And I'm not choosing a side, but I know what I know. And then we had people last night go over there to Brown Skin Lady, and a lot of her moderators were fighting each other. That has never happened before. Now the rest of us may have to pay for what two clowns did. Timing each other out. One super chatting, talking about the other one, time the other one out. That was not supposed to have happened. Like, if I can't get along with somebody in a chat, I leave. I leave. I have no business being there. I was there for a little while. I walked out the room. I went to sleep. I woke back up. She was still alive. I went back over there to revisit the page. And people was arguing with each other. People with wrenches. People that call themselves moderators. That has never happened before, not on her platform. And she said she's gonna handle it, and I know she will. When someone gives you a wrench, they are entrusting in you to monitor their page and to assist them with whatever it is needs to be assisted with. You're not supposed to be in the chat arguing with someone. Timing people out for no fucking reason. That's not what those wrenches are for. And I'm glad So Obli said something about it. I'm glad she spoke up. Because Brown Skin Lady was already busy and involved with, with the panel and with having a conversation with whoever her guests were. This is YouTube. This is not a nursery. This is not a playground. This is not a schoolyard. We're all adults. Let sis and brown skinned lady work this out between themselves. And everything will work out just fine if everybody stay out. Stay out of it. I'm only saying something because now it's affecting the whole channel, her channel. That's why I'm saying something. Now, I know I've had my moments on this app, arguing with different people, beefing with different people. But me and those people always kept it, amongst ourselves. Now, if it spread to other places on YouTube, it just spreads. But eventually it works itself out. This one may not respond. I may not respond. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Hey, Khadijah. Hey, Distracting. Hey, Miss Eve. Yeah, last night, that was a shame what happened in Brown Skin Lady chat. That just shows me there's a lot of children, a lot of adults with children minds. Why would you take your wrench and time out another moderator? Why would anyone do something like that? If you're having issues and if you have a wrench and if you're in a chat that's showing that you're already a YouTube creator, go to your own platform and address those issues that you're having with those people. The Surge and Cobley. Now, me and Cobley, we used to have problems before, but we never fought each other in a chat. We never fought each other in a chat. I've had different arguments hitting panels with other. Okay, that's one thing. A panel is one thing. Even then, maybe certain things should not go on. And no one on this app is perfect. No one. No one is perfect, but we're all adults. Even myself, I have to chastise my own self when I say certain words to certain YouTube creators, especially when I get heated in the moment. If I'm having a dispute with someone in the chat, I remove myself from the chat. It doesn't need to be in the chat. Or we can both hit the panel and dukes it out. Or I go on my own channel and address the situation. And that person can go on their channel and address the situation. I think me and Will T did that over the weekend. We was in another chat. He was on the panel. I was in the chat. He had words for me. I had words for him. So we both got up later on and went to our own platforms and we both addressed each other. Period. That's the way it's supposed to be handled. Yeah. Greetings to everyone in the chat. Hello. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Oh, Miss Eve, you know who I'm talking about. Kobe and the guy Surge. And I think someone else was in there to cause some problems. I don't know who that other person was, because by that time, I was already gone from the chat, but by the time I came back, all hell had broke loose. I said, "Oh my God, what is going on over here?" I couldn't believe it because I don't go to people. I don't look at people like the meal ticket. I don't look at people like Kwame Brown or Ears. I don't go to their channels. I have my own channel. If I don't like those people, I address them on my own channel. I can't stand KB. I don't like him. I just got finished listening to another YouTube creator talk with another YouTube creator about KB. I didn't chime in. I didn't say anything. I just walked away. Came back later, they were still talking. I said, "God damn, KB." KB Ears. Like, what's the other person? Is very popular on this sector of YouTube. Always causing kind of problems and confusion. It's mostly KB. And I'm saying that because I was with Soto Nation for years. That's why I don't like KB. I can't stand him. Because I knew that him and Tommy Sotomayor was at war with each other. They was at war. I was with Tommy Sotomayor, a supporter of his from 2013 all the way to 2021. I didn't really start making videos on my own until 2017. That was around the time I had moved to North Charleston the first time. This is my second time here in the making. Tomorrow is Tuesday. So I have a lot of things I have to do this week. I didn't go to work today. I didn't feel like going. I don't have to. I work for a temp company. I don't have to go to work if I don't want to. I should have went. Maybe my day would have been, it would have still been the same. I would have still had the same feeling tomorrow morning. I just had to say what I had to say, get it off my chest. I like Sis, and I like Brown Skin Lady. And I know in my heart that these two young people are going to work this stuff out that's going on between them. I got a little nasty yesterday, but I'm sure everything will work itself out. I'm hopeful. Because I don't like to see these two go at each other. They've done this before. But they always was able to come back together and talk it out and, have a couple of laughs and, just enjoy each other. That's it. YouTube is supposed to be fun, not stressful. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Hey, Vetted. How you doing? Yeah. I don't usually do videos on Monday, not this early. But I decided to do this one. Because we all saw what happened in Brown Skin Lady chat last night. We all saw. I left, I came back, all hell broke loose. Left again, came back, things were a little bit better. Because she was actually on a panel, talking, having real conversation with other YouTubers. This is our time now. One of the young men was pointing that out. Hey, Hollywood is on strike. This is everyone's time to showcase what they can do. And we've been having a lot of good things happening on YouTube. We have people do their rap music. We have people doing their dancing. We have people doing the other videos. It's a lot of good things happening on YouTube. We got people doing the storytelling thing with the animations. I love that. I love the storytelling and the animations. A lot of those short skits can be turned into something bigger. And a lot of the people that's on YouTube, I don't know if anyone is trying to get into film or radio communication or anything like that. I mean, we got so much talent on this side of YouTube and this sector. And I know we got some film directors somewhere. We got professional people in this sector, people that's in the medical field. We got lawyers, we got doctors, we got people that do construction work. We got people that are into landscaping. We got artists. We got poets. We got people that know how to draw and put their ideas together, make little books and skits. I mean, that's important. I mean, the other day I was looking at this one movie on YouTube. It was called Beowulf. And I remember reading that story when I was in high school. And I remember reading that story a few years ago, before I even moved to South Carolina, because I was living in New York at that time. I used to go back and forth to the library a lot. And they had an animated movie of Beowulf. And they did it so beautifully. I mean, oh my God, the movie was awesome. More than awesome. It was spectacular. I really liked that movie. Then we get other little short movies coming out. I remember when I was going to college for a little while, because I went to Westchester Community College while I was still in New York, and there was a lot of people there that was like going into film, and they did like little short movies and zombie movies, and they had people signing up to enter into these different contests and to get involved with the film industry. A lot of those people went on to work with the people that did Law and Order. A lot of people left from that particular college, went to California. Some of them got involved with communications. They was on the radio. So I see good things happening on YouTube. Sis is not a stupid person. He can go further than he is right now. Brown skinned lady, she can blast off and go to a different sector and do wonderful things. It is what it is. That's the way I see it. And then we got other people on YouTube that can do the exact same thing. It is what it is. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa 914, which is County, New York. Getting ready to close out this video. And hey Selena, how you doing? Shout out to my chat. We got Distracting, we got Khadijah, we got Miss Eve, we got Selena, we got Vetted. Yes. We had a nice little show up. Thank you everyone for coming over and visiting with me, your homegirl Arabia Barbosa. Thank you for coming over. And we're going to close this video out. And we hope everyone has an awesome day today and have an awesome work week this work week coming up. My work week don't start again until tomorrow. I had to take off today, man. I just did not feel like it today. I don't feel like all that up and down the stairs. I don't feel like none of that. They called me the other day and asked me to do traffic control for. I said, y'all gotta pay more than $13, $14 an hour, especially standing on a highway somewhere to try to do traffic control, because you're out there for a whole 12 hours, maybe 12, 13 hours. And you're on your foot all day like that. You might not get a lunch break. You might not be able to take you a 10, 15-minute break. That's another reason why I don't want to do it. The second reason is motherfuckers be on their fucking cell phones instead of paying attention to what the sign is doing. And sometimes they're just running right through. You know what I mean? And I'm not being responsible for anyone getting into a some kind of car accident. I'm not getting involved with none of that. People need to pay attention, because I went through that a few months ago when I had to do a traffic control job downtown. Thank God nothing happened. And then the third thing is a lot of times they'll send out, okay, I might go out sober early that morning. I'm not drinking before I go on a job, but the next person that's working with me may not have that same attitude. I'm not getting involved with that. I've seen people go to those jobs drunk and high and call themselves trying to do traffic control, and then something goes wrong. It ain't gonna be me. Ask someone else to do it. I'd rather just clean up a building all day, or put some asphalt down or something like that. I'll do anything else except for traffic control myself. No. And they need to pay us more money. At least $18, maybe $20 an hour just to do traffic control. Yes. Yes, because it's just like that. It's too hot out there for that kind of foolishness. People don't like to pay attention and follow directions. Everybody wants to be the boss. I'm not going through it. I'd rather just push a broom and run up and down the stairs all day if I have to. It is what it is. I'm out of here. We'll see each other in another video. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for coming over, everyone. Peace. One. Thank you.